As if it wasn't bad enough for the silly globe Earth theory, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And guess what? I love it. Now we got this U-2 spy plane putting the boot into the globe Earth theory. We got this article here. The U-2 Dragon Lady spy plane makes first flight with new avionics suite. Get a picture of the U-2 here. Scroll down. First introduced in 1956, the U-2 was designed to fill a gap in providing reconnaissance of the Warsaw Pact territories that hadn't been properly photographed since the Luftwaffe went out of business. The idea was to go one step beyond using variants of high-altitude bombers and fighters by creating a bespoke aircraft working from forward bases in Britain and elsewhere that could fly long distances at an altitude of 70,000 feet. This would allow the U-2 to fly well above the operative ceiling of then current air defence systems. That aspect went south in May 1960 when a U-2 flown by Gary Powers was shot down by Soviet missiles. But another feature of flying at such high altitude became the reason the U-2 is one of just a handful of aircraft to serve the US Air Force for over half a century. Now this is where we wave goodbye to any fantasists and of course the globe Earth theory once and for all. Okay? By flying at such high altitudes, the U-2 is a quickly deployable plane that can see many thousands of miles into enemy territory, both photographically and electromagnetically, while remaining safe in international airspace. Did you see that? Can see for many thousands of miles into enemy territory, both photographically and electromagnetically. Now that ties in with the last video I did, Brian, the SR-71 pilot, citing his observations from his high altitude spy plane. And of course it ties in with Jay Tolan's observations using infrared on normal passenger flights. But let's just see how far away the horizon would be from the U-2 spy plane using the globe mathematics. Bear with me. So I put my distance to the horizon, I'm at the distance to the horizon calculator, I put my observation height 70,000 feet, which is what the U-2 surface ceiling height is. I've calculated my distance to the horizon. And according to the globe mathematics, the horizon from 70,000 feet is 324 miles away. Well, we know that's nonsense anyway from Jay Tolan. We know that's nonsense anyway from Demonstrable Reality. We know that's nonsense anyway from the Purple Heart wearing SR-71 legend Brian Shaw, who sadly passed away recently. And of course, we know that's nonsense as well based on basically the photographic prowess that has just been cited to us of the U-2 able to see thousands of miles into enemy territory, when it could only really, if the globe Earth was true, see 324 miles into enemy territory, where the globe Earth horizon would start to obstruct the spy plane and what it could see. It obviously doesn't because the globe's scientifically impossible. It obviously doesn't because Demonstrable Reality tells us that. It obviously doesn't because the Purple Heart wearing SR-71 legend told us that. And it obviously doesn't because this U-2 spy plane can see for thousands of miles into enemy territory, when the globe Earth mathematics states it should only really be able to see about 300 odd miles. Dear oh dear oh dear, if you still believe in the globe Earth theory at this point in time, then you really need to address the biases that are actually retarding you. It's getting ridiculous, lads. Have a good one, everyone, anyway.